Hello, darlings. Welcome back. Happy Monday. I'm Annie, and I'm going to bring you your weekly channeled reading with the Rainforest Wisdom deck, which is the Oracle card deck that I created. I drew a card for us for the energy theme for the coming week, and I haven't looked at it yet. Let's see what our energy theme is. The Comet Moth. This is about having patience and being in the moment as much as possible. So let's go in with our guides here and see what we can get on this theme for the coming week. I feel like this is more about being rewarded for patience that we've already had than it is about having to continue to be patient for a long time. I'm hearing patience is rewarded. So this is a week where we might be rewarded for the patience that we've shown in some area of our lives. We might see something come to fruition or have an opportunity open up that we have been waiting for a long time. Maybe even have gotten to the point where we've forgotten about it or didn't ever think that it was going to happen. That's possible. So there is this, I feel like, echo from the reading that came through last week, and we're still talking about being rewarded. So let's go back in here. The thing is that we might have had a strong desire for something, and that strong desire wasn't satiated at the time when we really, really wanted it. And so we were either forced to be patient, we chose to be patient, or we just kind of had to let it go and give up on something. Well, it's funny because now it's coming back around, and that thing is showing up and being like, do you still want me? Is that desire still there? Because now I'm an option. Now this is on the table. And then I think that there's this check-in point that happens right now that says, wait, do I still want that? And maybe it's a yes, and we can feel grateful to ourselves for having had the patience to be able to see this thing through. Or maybe we've come to a point where we realize that the version of ourselves that wanted that thing is in the past, and we've actually grown into something new, or into a new version of ourselves, or into a new desire. And having the thing put in front of us might show us that. Like, we might not have realized that we've grown out of something. We might not have realized that our desires have changed, or that we've healed in some way, until we're presented with a thing. And that can be the evidence that something has shifted. I do sense that there's an element to this situation, this dynamic, that feels like it's beyond our control. And in order to navigate whatever comes up this week, it's really important for us to stay grounded and to not get overly attached to outcomes, not get overly involved in specific narratives about how things should go, but rather stay in the present moment of understanding that regardless of whatever the universe is presenting us with this week, we get to stay connected to ourselves. We get to stay connected and in integrity with who we are, with how we've grown, with our needs, with what our true desires are, and we get to move from that place. So it feels like anchoring in, allowing whatever presents itself to present itself this week, and staying in that really anchored place, that really connected to self place, in order to respond to whatever comes up from where we actually are now, not from where we think that we should because we felt a certain way 6 months ago or whatever. We get to respond to what the universe, to what life presents us with from this moment, from right here in the present moment, who we are, connected to self, connected to our truth, connected to our integrity. And that's how we get to respond to whatever opportunity, reward that we're being given for our patience, for our tenacity, for whatever it is. As long as we stay connected to self, then there's no wrong way to move forward with it. If you are listening to this video right now, your guides want you to hear that they are incredibly proud of you because you've had to play some kind of long game here where you had to get out of your own way and surrender in a way while also staying true to yourself. And again, there might be some evidence that comes up this week that shows you how far you've come. But even if there's not, your guides want you to know that they're incredibly proud of you for staying in this game, for growing through it, for healing through it, and for recognizing who you are now. Because the things that were happening inside of you that were unconsciously pushing the things that you wanted away, those pieces have been breaking down and healing over a long period of time until now the things that have been in the queue that the universe has been wanting to give you are now able to come in. But it's funny because you might not want them anymore. Okay. But regardless, if you're seeing them come in, it's a good sign because it means that you have healed. Essentially, you've changed. Things have, you've grown. Okay. All right. Have a great week, everybody. I'll see you next time. Bye.